First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Thompson. It's deflected. Now Washington, 4 on the shot clock. The 3 from Davis. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
It's Davis with the drop.
And once Davis got some speed under him, everyone was expecting him to go for that dunk, which is exactly what you got.
The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Washington. That one drops for him.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
There's Williams with the 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Over in the corner, Washington. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
6 seconds left in the first. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one. And it's 7 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder leads by 5. We're back after this from America. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Irving, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got his first basket.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving it around. Lively with it. Still scoreless. 5 to shoot. The 3, Marshall. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Back to Lively. Over Hartenstein. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas making a switch here. The Thunder leading by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. On the wing, Irving. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. 14 feet away. Here's Gafford. The shot comes out.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Dinwiddie attacking. Back to Irving. Pass to Gafford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Mavericks trailed by 12. Marshall can't hit. Williams inside. And Williams throws it down.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dort. Dallas no good that time either.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Thompson outside. Now Gafford. And the shot is good. Here's Dort. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Thunder up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Thunder leading by 12. Williams for three. Rebounded by Gafford.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson with it. Williams picks him up. The shot will not fall. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Irving. It's tipped. Looking to end his cold spell. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Mavericks trailed by 16. Here's Irving. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift onto a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Dallas. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Thompson with the bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Thunder.
Shot, high post. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 20. Williams with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Chet Holmgren.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Thunder leading by 22. Here's Dort. And that one, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here is Marshall. Scoreless thus far. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's on. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof song. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum, just love. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, I blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. You got an L but gotta eat for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up in clothes, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. For you clever, see bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD phone. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting there. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Other 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the...
We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. How much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Pass to Adams. It's Thompson, high post. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Pass to Reeves. James outside. Back to Reeves. That one is off. Nice D from Thompson. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Adams. Into the lane. Inside. Back to Smith. Down low. Shots blocked. Out of bounds Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Just over a minute and a half in. Brooks with it. Hachimura covering. They grabbed their own miss. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Outside Reeves. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Thompson pulls it in.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Yep, that one goes. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
James, outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And it's Houston's ball. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Rockets trail by 3. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Vincent. Out to the right wing. Right side Vanderbilt. Offline with a 3. And it's Houston's ball. Thompson attacking. And he drains the quick shot. Thompson's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Finney Smith. Shoots over Sengun. Finney Smith's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Sengun. Thompson outside. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. Goes back up. Outside for Brooks. To the middle. Adams, shot's good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're in.
The Rockets, 13.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Here's Thompson. With his second effort. Pass to Sengun. Here's Brooks. Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And finished off by Hayes.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson with it. He has 7.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
On the wing, Reeves. Lets it go from 14. That one drops for him.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And Smith lays it up and in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Finney-Smith. From outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 9. Brooks from outside. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now James. Right side, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hachimura. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And Reeves pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 10 to the paint. Pass to Reeves. Again, the Lakers.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Out to Thompson. From deep. Thompson with another miss. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. He's off on the layup. Houston leading by 8. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Şengün. Tries again. Pass to Thompson. Launches it from deep. Tries yet again. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside, Finney-Smith. And here's Hachimura. James, outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Hachimura missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
On the wing, Brooks. Adams high post. To win the drought. And that one comes up a bit short. Lakers trail by 8. Hachimura with the ball. Checked by Brooks. It's good. Here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. A little mid-range shot is up. Outside for Brooks. And we finished off one half of play. It's Houston leading by 6. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Reeves. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Back to Thompson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got 6.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets lead by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. They get it back.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he can't get the first one. He does not get the second one. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Here comes LeBron. Oh, my goodness. Disrespectful.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Brooks. He's got 5. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Offensive board. Out to James. Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Inside. Adams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vincent. Yet to see a basket. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Misses from close range. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Goodwin. Driving inside. Out to James. Pass to Goodwin. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now here's Vanderbilt.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And he's going for the oop here. Şengün with a steal. Here's Smith. Pass to Şengün. And here is Thompson. Şengün, the screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Lakers trail by 6.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
To the inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Down low. Here's Hayes. Good D by Şengün. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency.
The Rockets, 36.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
That one's good for 2.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Smith with it. For 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Back to Hachimura. That's tipped. Eason with a steal. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Thompson uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
And Doncic, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Reeves. Launches it. Counted from distance.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And that one's good. Thompson. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 7-point differential. To the inside. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
The 3, Smith. Knocks down the long J.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Back to Reeves. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Hayes. No good. Unable to win this run. The Rockets lead by 12.